Hi, my lovely people. Let this disclaimer run. Section 107 fair use allows us to talk about it. And that's what we came out here to do. Welcome, everybody. Don't go out of your way to dislike anybody that we talk about on this platform. It is all for reaction and entertainment purposes only. Good morning to everybody coming in. Good morning, Thick Thighs. I am so happy that you are here. I am so happy. I'm trying to let people notifications go off so that they can come in and they are welcome and then we can get to talking. So what I'm going to do, y'all, I'm going to put this thing back up here and let this little disclaimer and stuff run. And then guess what? We're going to get right into it. If you ain't here, you're just going to be a little bit out of whack. All right, so I see my people rolling in, so we are going to get started because that's all we can do. I was like, look, I got a little time this morning. Let me get out here and talk to my people. Let me get out here and talk to my folks. Good morning, me and B. Good morning, H Family Squad. Good morning, Mysterious. Alicia, Pamela Long, my dear, how are you? Good morning, C Divine One. Hello, hello, hello. So when we get started here, we're gonna get started off with a little bit of business. Now, I want to say one thing before we start reacting, okay? We need to have a little conversation. Good morning, Gabby. Good morning, Chastity. Good morning, everybody coming in. I know it's early. I know. Good morning, Cece. But let's talk about a little bit of business while people are coming in, okay? Miss Rivers, morning, morning to you. Number one, I made a community post a few months ago, and I asked you guys, who did you guys want to see me react on? And a lot of people were saying things like, hey, I want to see Queen Ob. Hey, I want to see Shell and Queen Ob, Danny and Queen Ob. I want to see Strong Mommy Chrissy. We want to see a lot of other celebrities content and we want to see some positive channels. So I've been trying to throw all of that in. I need to let y'all know I am trying to keep up. Good morning, Miss Preston. Hello. I'm trying to keep up with everything. When I go to do something like that, I have to go watch that channel. I have to get into it. I have to see what people are saying about it. So it takes a while. I am trying to get it all done. And at this point, I'm trying to do quality over quantity. And I'm seeming to, be having some audio errors. But y'all, it is okay. I'm like, I'll come out here and I'll talk to y'all about it. And we're going to get it all, fixed together. But I thank y'all for all the content that I'm trying. When I tell y'all, I'm throwing it out everywhere. I'm throwing it out on this channel. I'm throwing it out. Good morning, Princess. I'm throwing it out to channels that I have not introduced to this platform yet, that I have that no one knows about. I'm throwing it over there on my old channel, which is now Stormy Storm, but it used to be Real Deal Storm. So I am like, I'm really trying here. So y'all just bear with me, okay? Just bear with me because I'm trying to get it all done. And it's just, it's just a lot, but it is what it is. Also, I will be announcing a shout out special this week. A lot of people are hitting me up for shout outs. I am so sorry if I have not gotten back to you. It's because I'm trying to do a lot of things and I'm trying to help people behind the scenes, and it just is it's going crazy. I'm helping with editing classes, changing channels, and things of that nature. But I will get out here and offer that shout out special. So if you are interested in a shout out, it's best to email now, realdealstorm@yahoo.com. My IG is Real Deal Storm. I stick to everything, the same. Good morning, Miss Tail. Good morning, Miss. I don't want to say this right. Regalia. Regalia. Susie, good morning. Okay, but y'all, we ain't here to talk about that. We had to get the business out the way. Now we got the folks up in here, and so we gonna talk, okay? Well, we all know these streets is on fire, right? We know they are on fire, but baby, when I tell y'all it's one person that y'all keep saying, please go live storm. We need to talk about what's going on over here with Peach. And I love to hear what y'all have to say in real time and live time, okay? Now, I don't know who watches Jasmine. But when I tell y'all, I wanted to just touch on that topic really, really quick. Jasmine is out here losing her mind. Jasmine is out here. Baby, Jasmine, she got a lot of stuff going on right now. They're turning on her. She's got, drama. She's got her man being gone. So yeah, I wanted to just touch on her very, very quick, and then we gonna talk about Peach. Okay. Hey, crazy. So if y'all watch Jasmine, you know all her what do they say? Her chickens are coming to roost. This all hitting her in the face. And a lot of people wanted me to talk about the mod topic. Okay, when you have a platform like this and you have mods, you and your mods have meeting, you get to know each other one on one, and you guys form a bond. Some people be friends, they come like off screen friends. With this, I don't know what kind of relationship her and that lipstick pimp had going on over there, or what was the case of the matter. But she got busted. Okay, she got busted, and she got busted in voice messages. And my thing is, if you have a friend or you have someone, especially a mod, that you are sharing your inner thoughts with, then I don't feel that that's a problem. Those are your inner thoughts. You thought it was a private conversation, right? Ain't no different than that Cheryl Strawberry and her husband and all that, stuff. You thought it was a private conversation. So you were saying what you wanted to say. And that's what Jasmine was saying. My thing with Jasmine is, instead of always tucking your tail and running like the rabid dog that you are, why don't you get out here and just say, yeah, I said it, and that's how I felt that day. Uh-huh. That's so true about mods. Yes, it is. It is. And see, there ain't nothing wrong with saying, hey, you know what? I had that day, I said what I said, and it is what it is. Jasmine never stands on anything she says. That's why she is getting tore up a new butt frame, right? Because she don't stand on nothing. She's always, good morning, fire goddess. She's always saying, well, I don't know what happened, and they set me up, and I thought we were, girl, if you said it, you said it. It is what it is. It wasn't like you were talking about anybody over there, right? That we know you didn't like. You and Strong Mommy Chrissy don't get along. You and Liv don't get along. Uh-huh. You don't. So you're talking about people that, guess what? We all know you didn't like. You just didn't have enough backbone to get on camera when it was time for the drama and say that you just didn't care for them, or say half the stuff that you said in the message. Period. That's just flat out what it is and what it's gonna be. Just say, yeah, I said it, and it is what it is. Now, let's get into the fact that she was talking about Paige. Y'all, everybody was like, oh, she was talking about Paige. Yes, she was. Okay, so this is how Peach and Jasmine intertwine. So if you guys don't watch Jasmine, I'm going to tell you really quick in a fast way of how Peach and Jasmine intertwine. Peach and Jasmine intertwine because Jasmine was getting what Peach calls a lot of negative, oh, she's getting a lot of negative feedback. So I'm going to go over here and I'm going to write in her comments. Okay. Peach goes over and writes in Jasmine comments and tells Jasmine, hey, stay strong. Keep your head up. Do what you got to do. That kind of thing. And then she makes a video, right? She makes a video. Peach does. Exactly. Jasmine is always the victim. So Peach makes a video and shows that she's laying in the bed, and Peach is like, I'm watching my Jazzy life. That's who I'm over here watching, y'all. That's what I'm over here doing. So, she tried to make it seem like her and Jasmine had some kind of cool camaraderie or something of that nature. That's how that all came about. Okay. So also Jasmine then starts posting, oh, I'm praying for you, Peach. You my girl, Peach. Jasmine comes out and publicly says that she has taken Peach's classes. She's ordered some of her e-guides. And then it even goes to far that she says, good morning, Shopalicious. Even goes as far as Jasmine to say that, guess what? Hey, I am over here. I'm about to start window shopping. My girl Peach done gave me all kinds of things. I'm going to do this. She was, taking the page out of Peach's book. But when the dag on messages came about, then it went flippity flip. It went flippity flip, right? Miss Shaw said, good. Good morning, my love. Yes, it went a little flippity flip. It went a little sideways. It went a little crazy because in the messages, Jasmine says that she thinks his Peach is dumb as a box of rocks. In the messages, she says that she thinks that Peach set her own mama up. In the messages, she goes to say how crazy she thinks she is and the stuff she going through. Good morning, Miss Thomas. Good morning. So that's how they intertwine. For the audience that watches Peach and want to know how Jasmine and Peach intertwine, that's how they do it, okay? That's how they do it. Well, Jazz and Peach are both ding dongs for a man that they should be friends. Exactly. That's what I was thinking. Maybe they was really bonding thick thighs off of the fact that they both have lost their marbles. Both of them are out here. They whack, they crazy. And it is, it's just a big old mess. But a lot of people, good morning, Fifi. A lot of people wonder how they got together, right? And that's just how they got together. So I wanted to give a little backstory, all right? So now that we done switched it up, now we can see here, yeah, exactly, Dumb and Dumber, all right? Yeah. And see, the thing that Jasmine does not realize, right? Peach wasn't going to move unless you was cash apping her. Peach was not going to move unless you was giving her something. Peach was not going to get out here and advertise. So Jasmine, we already knew that you had to be buying a class, Jasmine. You had to be cash apping her. You had to be buying e-guides. You had to be doing something because guess what? Peach is not going to move unless you giving her a buck. She out here and she tells everybody every freaking thing every freaking time. I'm not going to do nothing for free. Y'all going to have to run me my money and then I may move. So Jasmine, we knew that you was doing something behind the scenes with her because guess what? It ain't gonna work, right? It's just not going to happen. It's just not. Exactly, Chastity. Peach ain't gonna do nothing for free. Now that we over here and we talking about Peach, let's get into it, okay? Because there's a few things, all right, we need to talk about. Number one, the thing that stands out number one to me. Baby, can somebody please tell me what was going on with Gorgeous Hair? I hope somebody in this chat can tell me what was going on with Gorgeous Hair. Now, let me say this, and let me say this loud because I say it all the time. Let me say this for those in the back that do not understand, okay? We ain't talking about nobody's kids. I don't talk about kids, but we will talk about parenting or lack thereof because a child can only do what they are taught, what they are allowed to do, and they only can walk around looking like, okay, what their parents have them looking like and things of that nature. So, baby, we gonna get into it because when she showed, all right, when she showed Gorgeous Hair. And she said, we taking her to go see Barbie. I about hit the deck. I about hit the deck because we're going to keep it real and we're going to keep it trill over here. When she showed Gorgeous going to go get her hair done and Gorgeous walked, okay, up out of there. Good morning, Crystal. We all seen that Gorgeous Hair in the front was completely broken off, and what was left was in a bun that looked like it had not been combed for 18 years. We gonna call it what it is. Now I'm gonna say this one thing, okay, that I do not understand about these women, these so-called mommies on these YouTube streets, okay? I do not understand how hard it is to comb hair. I have never understood it. Everybody knows that I am biracial. My mother is Caucasian, German is what her descent is. My father was, well, I would say was, but he is, okay? He is African American and he is Indian. I have thick hair. My mother, being Caucasian, she do nothing to do with it. My mother would cut it off. My mom would try and figure it out. But luckily, I was the youngest. I had older siblings. My siblings who had the same hair would do my hair. Okay. So we know that. But these women on here, okay, they really act like they can't watch a YouTube video when they're on YouTube all day. They act like they can't go and try some products and not Big Bang, who always has to take her daughter to the beautician and things of that nature. Baby, when I tell you, I was shocked. And then she's going to sit here and she's going to say, oh, y'all, as you know, the hair is getting blow dry. This is her natural state of hair. I didn't put anything on there, okay? I just left it in the natural state. What? What? Girl, that hair was so brittle. Ooh, let me look at these comments. Oh my God, it's sad the way this woman neglects her daughter. The hair is tragic. The hair is tragic. And I'm going to say one thing. I really, really do not understand too that when Gregory went and he was at semi-formal, he actually went to go to 3 to 4 different places. He went to go get the hair products. He went to the Dominicans to get it taken out, washed and detangled. He went to Barbie to get it braided, and he went to the barbershop to get it cut. But it does not take once a week for you to go and have your daughter's hair washed, conditioned, and maybe greased to the scalp. Baby, somebody need to go get some Blue Magic up in here. Back in the day, that's all we lived off of when you had thick, coarse hair was Blue Magic, and it grew like a mug, didn't it? And I know they still sell it. I know they do. Peach does not take pride in her appearance, and it trickles down to the way she keeps her children. Amen. Amen. And that's a firm thing. I don't know. Like I said, old school, it used to be, the theory was I can go out here looking anyway as long as my kids look presentable. But now in this new 2023, it's like, yeah, well, I go looking crazy, so they go looking crazy, and we all gonna look crazy together. Miss Crystal says, I watched her live yesterday. She said that she don't put her personal business on YouTube. Oh boy, we're gonna talk about that one. We're gonna talk about that one as soon as we get done with this hair. We show is. Susie says. Susie said the ponytail is very easy. Exactly. It does not. It does not take that much. First off, like I said, blue magic, okay? Blue magic. That will help you. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. That was nappy. I'm sorry, y'all. When I read y'all comments, it makes me laugh. It says natural. That was nappy. She did more for her son than her daughters. Exactly. Jean says, hey, Storm, that little girl had bald spots on the top of her head. She went to school like that, and she let Barbie put all that fake hair in her head. It's unfit. She don't need them kids. Now, see, this is my thing. Good morning, honey child. Good morning. This is my whole thing about it. If you see that your child's hair is thinning, if you see that your child's hair is something, I would think putting all that heavy hair in it would make it just be really like pulled down, bulky. But see, everybody says that's a protective style, and it could be. Braids could be used as a protective style, but I personally would not put that in my child's hair if I already seen it was broken, it was brittle, and it needed some attention. I would let it air out. I would be smacking grease in it, and we would be trying the less tension method as possible. Braids are usually tight, braids are usually heavy, and it wouldn't be something I will put on there. That it was a hot mess. I have to say it. It was a mess. They need grease, sulfurate, just some super strength ASAP. Oh, I mean, I remember the sulfurate days. I hated the smell of the sulfurate, but sulfurate did exactly, okay, exactly what it needed to do. There you go. Crystal says that Walmart. I see somebody said Dollar General. Uh-huh. They all have Blue Magic still. I thought it. Hello, Miss Flame. Hello. Hello. She messed that girl hair up by putting all that heat on it. Exactly. And you taking her to go and get all this heat and all these perms put on her hair, and her hair follicles obviously cannot take it. But y'all, that had me blown out the freaking water. I was just like, oh my God, this is something else. It is something else. Grease and a good combing does wonders. Exactly. Go back to the old school style. Give her two pigtails. You remember back in the day we had two pigtails, two buns. How hard is it to part it straight down the middle, comb up each little ponytail, put a little bow on it, and let it breathe? Smack some grease up in it. Good morning, Miss Jones. But when we just thought it all couldn't go worse, right? When it all couldn't go worse. Then she goes live yesterday. And like someone said, she claims that she did not tell her business on live. Oh my God. She was live yesterday, and it was about a whole bunch of mess. Typically, if Peach goes live, right, she's either on here to tell a story, to spin a narrative, or to tell something. She didn't come on here to talk yesterday. She came on here to sell. Her thing was, guess what? I'm retiring. I'm retiring. I'm not teaching no more. I don't want to do this. I don't want to do that. But don't forget to go buy my e-guides. Don't forget to go buy my bundles. Don't forget to do what y'all need to do and hit that cash app. When I got my hair braided before, the Africans, they braided hair tight and make your hair hurt. But since that day, I stopped getting my hair braided by the Africans. Yes, and the thing is, someone's energy. I don't let anybody just touch my hair. I have always allowed my older sister to do things to my hair if I need it done, or I do it myself, because someone's energy can always come off in your hair. And I'm dang on sure not going to let someone that supposedly my husband was trying to talk to and, was trying to creep with and all this craziness. I'm not even going to have her in my head, and I'm not even going to have her in my child head, because I just don't want things going awry. And I'm sorry, I just don't. Okay. All Peaches worried about throwing that. I can't read them words. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Y'all are something else. This is what YouTube is for, to be informative and learn. I see so many black girls doing the different protective styles on their hair. So why can't she do it? Exactly. We know she on this app, right? We know she on this app. quite a bit of times. We know it's all hours and all. Watch a video, get it over with. Okay, just do it that way. Yes. Okay. Oh, ma'am, I'm not purchasing anything from her. No one don't do refunds and cash app. Big no. Yes, let's get into it. Okay. So Peach is now selling her e-guides, right, in a bundle for like 24, 25, 26. She so-called come up with, these numbers right out of the crack of her behind, and things of that nature. Whatever day floats is a holiday special. But the holiday special, the advertisement that cracks me up, she made sure she put in bold print, Cash App, Peach, McIntyre. Then she made sure that she also showed y'all the correct Cash App because she wants that to go right there, how to put in your email. Then she made sure she put in big, bold letters. No refunds. Good morning, Miss Janubia, my love. Good morning. She made sure she put in there no refunds, and she made sure she put it in bold letters because she here to let y'all know once that Cash App hits, it's hers. She don't care if y'all dispute it. She don't care if y'all send it. And I'm telling y'all, people were in them comments talking about, no, I'm gonna need you to put it back on the website so I can dispute the transaction. No, I can't do this with the Cash App. Yeah, because you know what she said when she hit rock bottom, when she had no money and those Cash Apps were flying in, when those Cash Apps were adding up and she was going to pay bills with those Cash Apps, she had no money to refund. So I guess she feels if she advertises big and bold that there is no refunds, then y'all can't complain about it if y'all don't get y'all product. But either way it go, whether you're taking a payment on a Cash App, a Venmo, a PayPal, someone is buying a service. So you need to provide that service. But a lot of people don't get that service. I will let y'all know. Peach always says, oh, well, reactors, they must be watching me and they must be taking my classes and they must be taking e-guides and they must be buying this and they must be doing this and they must be, because, she's helping all the people that have channels. Oh, she's helping them, right? She's done helped us. I will tell you, I have never purchased one thing from Peach. So there's no way in hell that she could ever say that. When there was, I don't know if y'all remember, a time where she said, for today only, you can download my e-guides for free. I went over. I told y'all, I'm going to download it. I'm going to try and read it. I'm going to get, do a reaction on it. Oh, baby. But one thing I did not remember or did not know or did not see. No, by time it took forever to download that daggone thing and get it to where you could read it, I read the first page and it was the YouTube e-guide. I read the first page and I'm going to tell y'all, if you have not read it, I got on here and I said, it goes a little something like this. Today, and then today is spelled Tudy. I'm going to be teaching y'all, what it was misspelled teaching, about YouTube thumbnails. And if y'all want to make all the money in a big bag, just as though I'm talking to y'all, that's how it was written. So I didn't have time to read it. And I did not realize that it expires. That once you download this link, you have like a certain amount of time to sit there and read it. And I think that is bogus. Why is it not, if I'm buying something for you, that it is purchased, it's in my, downloads, and I can take it and do it as well as I want to and as long as I need to? How can you teach somebody something? That's like saying, okay, well, you're going to go buy a book and you're going to read it. But if you don't finish that book and one day we come and take that book back, that's crazy. I'm downloading it. It's a PDF file. It should be mine forever. I just bought it, right? So that's the one thing that I can't even rock with and I can't even roll with, because at my time, I don't have time to sit there and read something that's got 40 pages and someone is talking all ignorant, back smacking, and it just sounded so out there. Okay. It just sounded really out there. It was not for me. It was not. It was not at all. And she talked about be loved so bad. And see, that's another situation. The be loved and the peace situation, it is a hot mess. It's a roller coaster, right? Because I think both parts were shady. That's what I would say. I think that both of them were shady. Okay. It was a shady mess that you, okay, meaning be loved. Oh, thank you, Miss Divine. Thank you for the super chat, my dear. Thank you. This is my thing. Be loved. Okay. You were a shady person because you came up here and you told us when you did the reaction on Peach, right? B Love told us when she did that reaction on Peach that she watches. Uh-huh. Exactly. You renting when you get from Peach. She said, I watch this woman all the time. I support her. I know all about her. So now we're going to have a conversation, okay? Yes, please feel free to tip the host. Yes. Thank you, Miss Janubia. But that's what she told us. That's what B Love started that, from millionaire to broke video. She said, I support this girl. I watch this girl. And I'm like, okay, as I'm listening to her talk, I'm thinking to myself, B Love, whose eyes were you using when you watched Peach? Be Love, whose ears were you using when you watched Peach? Like for real, for real. Who was you listening to? What was you doing? Because guess what? If you were listening to her and watching her like you say you do, then you would see that it is no holds bar, right? That she will talk about her mama, she'll talk about people, kids, she'll talk about her family, she'll blast everybody. So if you were listening to her, then you would know when you sent that message to her that probably 90% of it was going to get out here on the internet, right? You would know that by watching Peach. Anybody should know that. Anybody. If I watch her and I talk to her behind the scenes, she gonna come out here and talk about me and blast me. So when you made the video, it didn't make sense that you knew that you had already sent her a message and you had already purchased from her, right? Yeah, now that one, yeah. It says, then P says B Love is jealous of her. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. I don't think it was any jealousy in it. I don't think that it was for any clout. I think that B Love really thought that she could get up there and have a conversation while she was sucking on them crab legs, muscles, and that daggone salad. She thought she could have this conversation and she probably thought it would be a good topic. But if you would have watched Peach, you would have knew that baby, she was gonna come out here, she was gonna drag you, she was gonna tell about you reaching out to her. And see, the thing is, the message would be love. It was really no tea, no shade, no nothing, right? B Love was using Nate's eyes and Darius' ears to watch Peach. Exactly. They thought she had to be because anybody that rag and dag and dog out their mama like that, oh honey, they don't got no loyalty to you. They ain't gonna have no loyalty to you. Miss Genovese says Peach thought she was going to celebrity viral with the big bang off B Love's. Yes, there was no jealousy. There was no jealousy. B Love wrote her a message, and there was no tea in that message. B Love wrote you a message and pretty much said, in my words, when I read it, let me tell you something, girl. I done went and I done bought your e-guide. I done read your e-guide, and there's some things in there you need to fix because Peach always tries to tell people this new formula I got, I'm making more money than ever. This new whatever it is I got, and it ain't working, girl. Everything is pointing downward, so it's not working. So B Love was just trying to tell her, hey, guess what? You can post both short form, long form, and make money off both. You can also, okay, go out here and tell people it's for watch time hours. What people do not realize, right? I can make a video, and if anybody, Hello Healing Beyond Therapy is a content creator, I'm going to give you guys a gem and I'm going to give you a tool real quick, okay? It's about the watch time. Watch time is what pays you. It's the view. It's the view duration. It's how long someone watches you. Okay. So if you make a video that is 10 minutes long and 15,000 people watch that 10-minute video, but they only watch for 1 minute, you don't have no watch time. It is like, ugh, right? But if you make a 4-minute video and people watch it for that 4 minutes and you only get 4 or 5,000 views, you're going to make more money because the time retention, the watch time was longer than the video that you dropped that was long and people were not, okay, going to watch. If you watch it, I have dropped a video before and it has 1,000 views, but they watched the whole 9 minutes. When I make celebrity content, the views aren't as big, but y'all watch it longer. So I make more money. That's just a simple token. It's about that. And she tried to tell her that, okay? She tried to tell her that. But oh no, you jealous, right? You jealous. Girl, ain't nobody jealous of that. If Peach had $10 million in the bank, nobody would be jealous of her. If Peach had $30,000 in the bank, nobody is jealous of her because misery. It's misery. You know what they say? It's written all over your face. You don't have to say a word. Girl, it's misery. It's the black eyes. It's the crying on the drop of a dime. It's being on a stretcher for fake views. It's getting out here saying that you only get dressed up, okay? When your husband was thinking that you was cute and you felt girly. Now you don't even want to put no clothes on. It's getting out here, right? Showing that you running late to take your kids to school, that you stressing them out. And it's out here, girl, saying that you got all of this going on and you still are not happy. Nobody wants all this money and can't be happy. Girl, who you gonna spend the money on? What you gonna go buy? I mean, it don't even make no sense. You can't buy happiness. Her son classes tomorrow. Oh, hey, we watch. Okay, well, this is the thing. I'm gonna not gonna tell y'all a lie. I did not. Okay, I did not purchase it. If y'all did, I would love. I will be waiting to hear reactions on this class. Okay, I will be waiting. All right, because it's just gonna be a mess. I mean, I just can't even see it. I'm not even gonna lie. I have contemplated, right, to go and watch it. I have contemplated, should I purchase it? I have contemplated all of this. But number one, I am just this person. I would have to create like a big old troll account to go in and watch it, right? I wouldn't log in as myself, of course. Number one, I wouldn't want to log in on a child session and he see my name and he'd be like, oh my gosh, she's on here to watch me and criticize me. I'm just not that type of person, right? Good morning, Miss 96. Good morning. Yeah, I wouldn't do that. That would create a lot of pressure on him alone. Also, we know if I came in to try and watch it and have to show a face, she is going to block me off StreamYard. We all know that, right? So my $16 will be in the crapper because she's going to block me. So I can't go in. It ain't that I'm scared to go in. I just can't because she has that moment where she asks everybody in her classes typically to turn on the camera so she can see who the people are. And I'm just, I'm not going to go through it because I know that there are people who are going to buy it and then they're going to get out here and talk about it. I can't even read that out loud, Miss J. I'm jumping all over the place. And that's the thing. Like I said, because it's always that one in the back. It ain't that we talking about the kids. Y'all, we talking about the mama. The mama. Good morning, Miss Kitchen. Yes, Miss Kitchen Creations. Good morning. It's the mama. And I know anybody coming in, y'all, we just getting in, diving into Peach and everything on these streets. So we jumping here, there, and a little where. Right now, good morning to everybody coming in. Right now, we are talking about classes, okay? So the classes they gonna throw. I mean, baby, when I tell y'all number one, Sweet 16 party. Why would I want to send my Sweet 16 sitting up there teaching people how to do thumbnails? And y'all, no tea, no shade. Peach's thumbnails look horrible. I haven't seen her son use very many thumbnails that are eye catchy. I'm not seeing no editing going on. Like they said, they use their phone. I use my iPhone for a lot of things because it has, iMovie in it. It's a natural editor. That's what it is. There go another gem. If you're looking for something, it's a natural editor, right? So I'm not seeing anything. I mean, you go on iMovie, you drop in your little clips, and they line it all up and do the work for you. I'm not seeing what is this thing. But then they go to say, but guess what? We also going to talk about the bullying that takes place on YouTube. If I was to go and watch her son's channel and not know that he was her son, I don't see why people would have very much to say or bully him online, right? He looks like a sweet guy. Good morning. He talks nice. He talks calm. Everything that is happening with comments and things with him is because of her. She's out there telling him, make sure you tag me in every video. Make sure that once a week, at least, I'm in a video with you. I'm dancing around. Getting on your son's channel and twerking, I don't care if you know how to twerk. I don't care if you had the best body. I don't care what it was. Getting on your son's platform and twerking, baby, is really disgusting. Good morning, Candy. But then when you get on there, okay, good morning, Miss Straight. Good morning. But when you get on there, and I ain't saying this to be funny, when you get on there and you do it and you don't have the best body, you don't have the best moves, and you don't have anything, flying or going on, baby, you just made everybody want to talk about you right there. No, that photo looking like that. Thank you for the cash app, my love. I never say anyone's name because I like to hide privacy for my subscribers. So I thank you very much. And I always send hearts back. And if y'all want to send tips, it's Real Deal Storm Cash App. I appreciate them all. Okay. Thank you. But yes, I'm not into it. I don't think he's ready. I do not think Gregory is ready to teach a class. Pete says she's going to be in there. She's going to be moderating. She says, bring your 6 years old, bring your 5 years old, bring your 1 year old, bring your grandmas, bring your cousins, bring your aunties. That's what she was advertising. Bring everybody, okay? No, he's not ready. I feel like she's going to have to take that class over. She tries to tell people, oh, well, guess what? I'm not going to cuss. I'm not going to be, what does she say? I'm not going to be out there like I would on my channel. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. That's what kind of person you are. And see, if someone was to get in there and ask a question, okay, or was to get in there and critique her son, oh, that ghetto wanna be a thug. Oh yeah, she gonna say something. She gonna have a lot to say. She's gonna have a lot to say. Uh-huh. Yeah, you can't help who you are. All right. I'm trying, SS girl. I'm trying. Yeah, you can't help who you are when it comes down to the nitty gritty. She's going to make that class be about herself. Just like, y'all keep this in mind, right? Her son is 15, okay, about to be 16. Everything that he produces on YouTube has to come in her or Wood's name. When you sign up for YouTube, and a lot of people don't know this, they ask you, at least when I became monetized, they ask you to take a screenshot of your driver's license for monetization. They ask you for bank account information. They do the, hey, let's deposit, 1 to 10 cents, and then you enter it in. They do a lot of that. So we know that he's not getting paid. So every single thing that comes into his name and on his channel, it was going going to his mama. Good morning, Miss Marshall. Yes, that's why my mouth is going to cuss. Yes, she is. Yes, she is. Yes, I caught a live. Hey, Storm. Hey, Lovin. How are you? Good morning. And good morning to everybody coming in. I just looked up and seen that we jumped up 20 people. So, yes, good morning and welcome because we talking about it all. Yes. But yeah, every penny that her son is getting, she's getting. So therefore, that's why she's got this class going on. Good morning, Sheikah. Good morning. If you guys do not know Miss Sheikah or anyone else in the chat that has a channel, if you guys want to, you can drop your channel links. Everybody go over and subscribe. We want to see positive channels because I'm telling you, this mommy sector is really off the chain. It is really off the chain. Good morning. Stay in my own lane. Good morning. It is really off the chain. We need to see more positive people like Miss Sheikah out here. Because I watch you all the time, girl. I watch you all the time. Yes, exactly. Please thumbs up the live as you come in. But yeah, this is going to be a week for Pete. This is going to be a week. She's cashing out on her e-guides and he's going to be cashing out on this class. And I really hope the best for him. But because I'm going to be getting off here soon, y'all, let's talk about the live she did yesterday. It was all over the place. Good morning, Hotspot. Good morning, Jakaren. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Yes. Oh, his sweet 16 should be spent having a party or something. Exactly. Y'all, I'm gonna be honest. Y'all about to get me to being on here longer, but oh well, okay. Miss Hall says, hi Storm. I love your thumbnails and graphics. Thank you very much. I actually take time to edit and try and put out thumbnails. Yes. Hey Storm. Do you mentor small content channels? Yes, I will more. I'm going to tell you, behind the scenes, a lot of people reach out to me and I go and I look at their channels and I give them constructive criticism as well as review the channels. I help them. I do not have a problem with helping anyone. Like I told everybody earlier, there will be a shout out special and everything else. I keep it simple. Real Deal Storm at yahoo.com. That's my IG. Hit me up and we can do it. Yes, we can. Yes, we can. Yes, we can. Miss Storm, do you think there's baby 8 on the way? Yeah. I think that in a minute, that's what other way can Peach stay on top? What other way can she try and keep her man's attention? And I'm gonna tell you one thing. It's not for me. Keep having all these kids being in debt, trying to get them to school. Girl, ooh, you better not. Y'all better not. But baby, she was just laid out on the stretcher, right? So we still to this day don't know what that whole stretcher incident was about. We still don't know, okay? What that stretcher was about. Susie says, you are an outstanding creator. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Miss Susie. Miss Storm, you're amazing. Thank you so much, Miss Divine. Thank you. And see, that's the thing. We don't know. She hasn't said why she was on that stretcher yet. She ain't even comment. People are saying, what is going on? Oh, we praying for you. We doing this. We doing that. Girl, you ain't even said why you was on that stretcher. You wasn't in the hospital. It looked like you was, because sometimes they'll put that kind of stuff in maybe an urgent you care or ready made or something. What? She still hasn't said anything. Thank you, Miss Janubia, for dropping my cash app. If anybody would like to tip me, that is how you do it, my dears. Yes. Well, you haven't said one word. Not one word of why you were on this stretcher. And everybody, oh, we praying. We said, Well, Miss Susie, if you're trying to get a channel going and you need some help or some advice, you can hit me up and I will definitely help you. The thing is, okay, she was on this stretcher, crying, boo-hooing. But before that, right, she filmed herself dancing, laughing, talking about, I don't care about no Sagittarius. Y'all more like a hippopotamus. Remember? Remember? Remember that? So she was okay. But then I want to know how you get from cussing everybody else out in the hospital. Then you go to, oh, I'm trying not to give up playing this song. I'm going to pay you back for that one. I'm going to pay you back for that one. And you crying. Girl, you deserve an Oscar. You deserve a Tony, baby. Because, baby, when I tell you Peach can flip it and dip it real quick, you was out here dancing in the hospital. Whoo. Good morning, Buttercream. Thank you. Thank you very much. And welcome. Welcome. Something's going on. She's trying to get something from Walmart because, baby, when I tell y'all, I ain't never seen nothing like that. I ain't never seen somebody cuss somebody out, then be on a stretcher the next minute acting like they dying and crying. Oh, we still don't know. I was really thought she was going to come out here and say, oh, I done had me. Oh, I done had a miscarriage. Oh, y'all, I've been having a mental break. When I seen her on there, I knew she wasn't on there trying to go get no real help. I knew she wasn't. I knew she wasn't. Now, we got to go back because Miss Sheikah said, okay, on here, Miss Sheikah's World said that she would think that the son for the Sweet 16 will want to do something other than teach a class. And I'm going to tell y'all, we everywhere, but I'm like to keep up with my comments. That is my thing. I literally was sitting here thinking the other day when I seen them go live, okay, about my high school times, right? I was sitting here and I was thinking, who would I be today if I didn't have my high school times, if I didn't have my high school best friends, driving around with my friends, listening to music, going to Friday night football games, okay? Who would I be? Who would I be, okay? Who would I be? Check it out, Storm is done. Okay, sure will. Sure will. Yes. Who would I be without those moments? Who would I be without the friends that I have now? When I say friends, I keep my circle very small. My two best friends are girls I met in middle school. Okay. So I sit there and I think about that. Who would I be without those times? Who would I be without those moments when I was able to laugh, giggle, and do everything else when I was in high school, when I was able to go to school dances and hang out with my friends, when we met up at fairs? Who would I be? And I'm sitting here watching this young man and I'm thinking, oh my God, the moments he's missing out on, he doesn't even realize because he's brainwashed because his mother is telling him, right? Oh, look at this money that you're getting. I can go and buy you $800 shoes. I can do this. I can buy you a car with this. She's hyping him up to be something. And I'm telling you, I just don't get it because Gregory is already, right, 15 miles behind everybody else. He was homeschooled. He was stuck, right? He was stuck at homeschooling. He wasn't out there interacting. So now he's out here interacting. He's in high school and he's spending his Sweet 16 hosting a class on YouTube. Nuts. Exactly. He loves to roller skate. Why does he not have a birthday party at the roller rink? Exactly. Because I'm going to tell y'all why a lot of this stuff happens. And this is my opinion and my opinion only. I think that a lot of the stuff happens the way it does because Peach is an embarrassment. I mean, y'all, let's keep it real. If we're going to stay here and get into it, right? If Peach sent out invitations, hey, would you guys want to come to the party to some of the classmates? If you knew Peach was the mother and Peach was the host and Wood was the dad and Wood was the host, other than to go and film oh, I almost started cussing, y'all, to feel the effery, film it and maybe laugh at it, why would you go? Why would you want your children in a toxic atmosphere? This is a woman that gets out here and makes her money, okay? That makes her money, saying how miserable she is. All right? So I would definitely not want, if Xavier came in here and he said to me, Mom, I got invited to Peach McIntyre's son's birthday party, I would tell Xavier, well, I'm going because I'm going to film. That'll be my reason, right? Other than that, my baby ain't going around there. We don't know if they're going to be arguing. We don't know if they're going to be fighting. We don't know if Wood going to show up on one. We don't know if family going to be up in there fighting. Let's keep it real. The way her and her family going, hey, how do we know that the family ain't gonna show up and ruin the party and everybody gonna get to throwing blows because of things that this woman says and does on the internet? No, my child ain't going. So I think that Peace chooses to not allow them to be kids because who can you invite? None of your family is gonna supposedly come. You don't even talk to your mama. You done dogged out all your sisters and your brothers. Who's coming? Who's coming? They haven't been in school, right? They haven't been in school long enough to make friends and make bonds. Okay. My son is 14, and I promise that 15-year-old kid doesn't handle like my 14-year-old and all his friends. Yeah, see, my thing is, that's why I see it. I look at my son and I'm happy to say he plays sports, he has a job, he keeps his grades up, and he likes to be around his friends. So he's developing him. She got on here and she tried to say that once kids get to be a certain age, right? She tells us, oh, well, once they get to be a certain age, it gets harder. I got to keep a lock on them. No, I don't feel that way. I feel like when I sit back and watch my son, right? I sit and back and watch the decisions he's going to make. I have now, my son will be 17 next month. I have raised you to be a strong black man. I have raised you. I have given you the tools that you need. It is my time to sit back and make sure that you use those tools. I need to let you go out there and hang out with your friends so that mama knows you're going to make the right decision. I need to let you go out there and drive because that's part of adulthood. I need for you to go out and hang out and do everything because then I know that my job is done. I have raised an adult. He can make decisions. I can have a conversation with him. I can lead him and I can guide him, but I cannot suffocate him because when he hits 18 and he gets out there in the real world, I don't want him to be shocked. Okay. I don't want him to be like, oh my goodness, right? My mama never told me this. I want him to be prepared for every situation. Okay? And that's the thing. It's time. It's time. When they become a certain age, I have to let him go to make sure that he soaked up every bit of knowledge that I gave him. I have to sit back. Being a mother, I have one child. He is got 1 foot in the door and 1 foot out of and about to be in college. So I have to make sure that he's ready for that. And that's just it. I'm not going to sit here. I'm not going to suffocate him. I'm not going to sit here and do absolutely nothing of that nature. I can't. Okay. Hello, HBIC. I seen it. It moved fast. Hello. Hello, HBIC. Hello, my love. Okay, let's read some comments. Yes. Wood needs to stop posting with that mumbling. Why does he do that? He does that because he's exhausted. Who wouldn't be? 1 minute your wife love you, next minute you a bum, next minute your clothes out in the car, next minute y'all in love, next minute y'all eating wings at the golf. When I tell you, it is up, down, and around. And when Peach put that video up the other day, oh, I wanted to be girly. And she says, Wood, was I trying to be girly? And then what did you do? And all you heard was crickets. When she said, Wood, hello, sugar mama, hello. When she said, Wood, I got married at the courthouse. Remember, he was sitting in the back of that truck. He looked up at her like he was so lost, and we didn't hear one word. Like I said, it's always get. Like, what did he just say? What did he just say? He always got this look on his face. It's like I put up that short. It's not about what someone says to you, okay? Which we don't see, okay? See, exactly. It's much easier. The older that they get, they play sport, they go to game, they hang out with their friends. And see, that's the thing. They're developing themselves. That's what it is. I'm glad I caught the live. I'm at work listening. Thank you, Miss Alicia. When my kid's father moved out, my son was 6. He looked over at his little sisters and said, I guess I'm your daddy now. I gave him the biggest hug and said, no, you're a big brother. Mama's got this. Exactly, Miss Brandy. Exactly. And that's what we have to do. We have to say, you have the right. Okay. I see I'm getting a lot of emails. As soon as I get off here, I will look at all of them, loves. Hello, crazy lady. Yes, it's starting to move fast. And that's what you have to do. That's what you have to do. And I'm not trying to preach, but if you watched me for a while, you know I didn't have the greatest childhood. I didn't have I would never get out here and expose who and did what and everything else. I'll talk about what happened to me, but I won't talk about what happened to someone else. Okay. But I will say this. Good morning, Storm. One of my favorite YouTubers. Thank you, Miss Evelyn Locks. I will get out here and I will say this. Okay. And I mean this from the bottom of my heart. One thing, one thing that I knew from when I was younger and even till now, I knew that my sisters, right, were not average sisters. I knew when I was growing up that my sisters were like my mother. I had a bond with my sisters different. And then when we became adults, and I was always up their butt because I was the younger, sibling, was always up their butt. I know my sisters were tired of me. I know my sisters was tired of me because they had to help raise me. And I tell my sisters all the time, thank you. Thank you. That's not something that they should ever had to have do. They stepped in and did things like cook breakfast. They stepped in and walked me to school. They stepped in and they continued, did my hair, gave me baths. I remember when my sisters got their first car, it was an Escort. Baby, you all remember the old hatchback Escort? And they was in there kicking SWV, right? And they was having a good time with their friends. Guess what? They made sure that I was in the back seat. I was the tag along. They did things they didn't have to do. And I always tell them thank you. And I know that that took a piece of their childhood, raising me. And when you have a whole bunch of kids and you expect, and my mom only had 3, but my mama had faults, right? She had faults. And my mama is passed on and went to heaven. But she had some faults. And my sisters took care of me. And that's something that I do tell them often. I tell them thank you. I tell them thank you from the bottom of my heart because I wouldn't be who I was today if they didn't step in and do everything. Welcome to the first live. Welcome. Crazy Lady says, Storm, thank you for your commentary. Love your channel. Thank you. Thanks for bringing it. I'm signing out now. I'm at the airport boarding my flight. Appreciate you. Please have a wonderful and safe flight. Enjoy your day. You have a good day, Miss Divine. No one's perfect. We only human. Exactly. But in this case with Peach, if you knew that the man you were having these children with, when you hit number 1 and he wasn't about nothing, and I see y'all saying wood autistic. Agree with you, Storm. As a mother of a son, you're correct. My thing, look, when she had her first one, she got that Gregory's Choice channel over there, right there. And didn't she say, I'm having my son? She didn't say nothing about Wood. We uncaught her up in that one. We don't know who, what, and where was going on with that one. But also, when she was pregnant with Choice and she's sitting there, I'm going to do it on my own. And she shows the labor, and he was not there at the labor or delivery. He did not want anything, right? He didn't want anything to do with it. Once you had the first one, we don't know who the daddy was, or allegedly, or whatever, but Wood wasn't around, wasn't there. When you had the second one, no matter who the daddy is, because we still don't know, the jury's out on that, right? Guess what? You knew what kind of man you had now, didn't you? Because he wasn't nowhere in that birthing video either over on that Gregory Choice. You said it was your mom and your grandma. Okay? This is words right out of her mouth. But then you continue to keep having them. You knew you didn't have a stand-up guy. You knew you didn't have a man that wanted all these kids. You knew he had other kids he wasn't taking care of. You knew it. So in this instance, you should not, okay? You should not put that responsibility on an older child. He shouldn't have to babysit. Okay? He shouldn't have to sit here. He shouldn't have to drive no kids around. You knew when you start having them what kind of man you was having them by. So they is all your responsibility, baby. They are yours. Okay? Hint, hint. That's why you know what kind of man you lay down with before you keep having them. Ooh, ooh. You giving it to us straight. Miss Chastity, I try to. I don't try to get out here and talk about these women and dog these women out. But when y'all put stuff out here like that, and y'all put stuff out in the atmosphere, y'all, these women out here on this app, they try and put stuff out as though everybody's dumb. Like we ain't lived life. Like we ain't been, people out here on this app ain't been through something that they ain't, like try and make like we don't have no common sense. People don't live the same stuff. People don't live the same stuff. If I was not the youngest, baby, if my mom would have had some more kids, oh, I'd have been the babysitter because my sisters was. So I know that. I know that. Okay, I do. I know that. And it's just, it doesn't make it any better, but it makes it the truth. She only answers certain questions. Yeah, she'll go live. And I'm telling y'all now, every time she goes live, when Peach goes live, people sit there and they talk about, make me a mod. Please. These people are out of control. Okay. Make me a mod. Do y'all not think that somebody is a mod for her? Somebody is. Somebody's modding in the clouds. Honey, I'm a mod on channels, and you can mod in the clouds. You don't have to come down as a mod. I'm pretty sure some of my mods are up in the clouds. It depends on what you're doing. Sometimes you just want to listen. You don't want to mod. And I'm going to tell y'all, I do that a lot, right? I do that a lot. She's got some mods up there in the clouds that we don't see, and they out here blocking folks. They out here taking away comments. They disappear just as fast as they get up there. So yeah, that's how they go. That's how they go. Crystal says, I believe her son's choice is autism because Peach stated in there that choice. Yeah, choice is, yes. I think Choice is such a cute little kid. I really do. I really do. I think that, and once again, it's not the kid, it's the parenting. I think that with the money that is available to Peach, she could do a lot better in that situation. And I'm going to leave that there. Okay. I'm just going to leave that one there. When it comes to the things that she get out here, she claims she teaching people on who to call, how to get this, how to move this, how to dunk that. And with the money and the technology that is now out and the therapies that are now out, she's dropping the ball with that one. You have too much things that are at the tip of your hands and that you can do to help this child, and you just don't. You just don't. Peach said that when she was dressing girly and getting her nails and hair done, everybody was wanting her. Chastity, I about fell out. Baby, I about fell out. Yeah, you see how she flipped it? You see how she flipped it in there? When she did that video, first thing she said was she was getting dressed up, right? Whoever is that picture of my jazzy life. Oh my God. But yeah, she flipped it. She flipped the whole script, right? She said, I was getting girly, and then you did what, Wood? And then Wood said back there, gooba, 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 gooba. She's like, you cheated. So then I stopped getting girly. But then she says, but when I was getting girly, everybody wanted me. So is that why you cheated on me? Because you didn't want somebody else to want me? Girl, boo. But according to her, that's the only man she ever loved, right? That's the only man she ever been with. But then she got numerous so-called baby daddies, all alleged, right? All alleged. Miss Storm, we heal from the past and we take life lessons and never walk in other shoes. I was always the black sheep in my family, but oh my God, I treat and respect my daughter till this day. Exactly. That's my point of it. It's not that we don't all go through something, right? Lord, don't give me the preaching. This is my thing when it comes to Peach, and I've always said this, okay? It's not that I don't think that, right? She has there's something that's off. There's something that's broken. There's something that happened because look at how Peach acts, right? But when it comes to Peach, it's like, here goes a little bit of truth. Then here go a whole bunch of lies. Then here go a little bit of truth. Then I'm going to sprinkle some more lies because I need y'all to feel bad for me. I need y'all to do this. I need y'all to do that. And it just becomes a mess. We don't walk in nobody else's shoes. All I can say is I'm not going to get out here and disrespect my parents. When it comes to me and my biological father, I don't deal with them. Just don't deal with them. Love somebody from a distance. Do I need to get out here and dog him? Oh no. He's been doxed up and down these YouTube streets, right? What? Just don't mess with him. That's all you got to do. Just don't even mess with him. That's it. Peace thinks that she has one up on the other children's mother because he married her. Hell, she did him a favor. Exactly. You don't have a leg up. These women have a leg up. They don't got to deal with that. They don't have to be stressed out. I think that's the reason why she bought him the car. Exactly. She needs extra help. Wood ain't doing it. Wood ain't doing it. Why didn't Wood volunteer to take the drug test for CPS? Now, it's Family Squad. We all know. We all know. Boy. The thing is, that Wood stand back there like Molly the maid, y'all, in that CPS video. He stood back there like Molly the maid. He was putting that cheese on that macaroni. Ooh, the macaronis. And he was not saying a word. You couldn't even get him to look up. Baby, he was like, I'm doing my chores. And I'm going to bed. I'm doing my chores and I'm going to bed. I'm doing my chores and I'm getting up out of here. Okay? He was just standing there. Now, one thing I found very funny too. He was back there making, right? He was back there and he was making that macaroni. But didn't Peach put on her community post, the macaroni I made, we don't got to go nowhere for Thanksgiving because my kids and husband is loving it. But girl, did you not realize that your husband was back there? Good morning, Black Queen Latoya. Good morning. Did you not realize that? Oh, good morning, Tigers Den. Good morning. I'm trying to catch up with everything. Y'all had got to talking. Hello, my dear. Like I said, if you're in my chat and you have a channel, you're more than welcome to drop the link. A lot of these young ladies out here, Tigers Den, Chica's World, we have Latoya's Kitchen. We have a lot of people. Yes, y'all can go and check them out. Yes, Peach and Wood have only been married since 2020. Yes, 2020. Exactly. When I tell you, good morning, Jersey Hood. Good morning. Yes, when I tell you, baby, he was back there whipping that macaroni up. You couldn't get him to look up. He was just nervous. He was like, oh my God, baby. Good morning, Storm. I got you live. Good morning, Miss L. Yes, you did. We've been over here talking about an hour or so. We just cackling. We just catching up. Yeah, we just trying to get to what's going on in these streets. We show is. She's a broken soul who is mad at herself and needs help to figure it out. She's wasting precious time away from her family. She really is. And see, a lot of people are like, oh, she don't need her mama for nothing. Well, what about all these videos from Christmas from the previous years? Miss Tracy, baby, is the one who was buying the gifts and cooking the dinner. Miss Tracy, she said that her own self, right? Peach has said it. Peach is starting to go share old videos. She's saying it. She said her mama did everything for the holidays, all right? She said her mama did it. So you know she missing that. Now she got to shop. Now she got to cook. What's she gonna tell the kids? Santa got COVID? Not Santa got COVID. Baby, she gonna have to do something. Cause see, my thing is, Peach, a lot of people question you on what you do because one minute you don't like your family, next minute you love them, you putting them on camera, you praising them. Before you got out here and had this big mantic episode, she got out here, she was sharing all the videos of her mother cooking, right? She was out here showing her mom at the hospital, her brother at the hospital. She was out here, hello, everyone coming in. She was out here showing, okay? Everything was peachy and keen. Then all of a sudden you had this big old breakdown and everybody was wrong. Everybody. And my thing is, honey, how did everybody be wrong, but yet you still mad that your mom won't watch your kids for free? So if she is really, okay, if she is really such a bad person like you claim and did the horrendous things that you said that she did, why would you want your kids over there at all? That's why everybody said, baby, take this and send this on to the next person. Because, honey, I mean, y'all, we heard the allegations, right? I mean, she said allegedly that she was being dropped off here, dropped off there, that people was getting sold to other people. I mean, oh boy. I mean, I can't go too deep, right? I mean, but that's what she was saying. That's what she was saying. So if you was that scared of everything your mama did, why you want your kids over there? You think she was gonna do that to them or what? I mean, come on, let's just keep it all the way real, right? Let's keep it all gangster. Yeah, I guess she gonna tell them this year. Yeah, the COVID, done took over. Done took over. Good morning, Miss Loretta Brown. Good morning, dear. How are you? How are you? Who have me laughing in the morning? This morning, Miss Tracy said that if Peaches calls her, she would talk to her. I believe it. I believe it. I believe that if Peach would call and talk to Tracy, because see, that's one thing, right? Uh-huh. That's one thing. It doesn't matter what goes on. It doesn't matter what kids do. We are parents, and your parents' intuition and your parents' heart. I mean, Peach claims she don't put all her business on the streets, right? But when she does have these manic episodes, she goes low and she tells everything. And when she went low and she said, "I'm sitting by this water," and me and Wood was arguing all day, and it was causing, okay, it was causing my son to get all right upset. It was causing my son to stem. I was not okay. My kids could not come home. Do you think when Miss Tracy watches that she already knows what the truth is? Miss Tracy knows. Miss Tracy knows what her grandkids are going through. She knows what her daughter is going through. She witnessed it firsthand. She witnessed it when Wood put his hands on Tracy. So she knows, okay, exactly what is going on. She knows. So she sees that her daughter is really crying out for help, but just too much of a behind to ask for it. So yeah, she's probably worried about her child over there, and she's probably worried about her grandchildren. Because I sure would be. I sure would be. If my child got on this app and said, "Hey, guess what? My mama couldn't even pack me lunch today." My school, okay, she came to my school acting a fool, crying, saying my kids can't come home because she's just not all right now. Oh yeah, I'd be worried. So yes, I do. I think, I do think that. I think she would talk to her. I think she's very worried. Good morning, Miss Shirley. Loving says today is my birthday, my last year in my 20s. Honey, you about ready for your dirty 30s. You about ready for your dirty 30s. Happy birthday to you. And I hope and bless and have many, many more. Happy birthday, my dear. Happy birthday. I believe Miss Tracy is really aware of Peach's mental health issues. A mother knows. Yes, I do. Like I said, I do. I think she knows. I think she knows. I see a lot of people coming in talking about the hairstyle, baby. That hair. Yes, honey, I see these comments. We was talking about it for about a good 10 minutes about gorgeous hair. And before we even say anything else about it, we got to say one thing, right? We ain't talking about the kids. Let me go and take me a sip. I'm here now. So let's talk. Let's run up these watch time hours. All right. Let's just talk about it. We can spin the block and rewind. Just let me take a sip of my beverage. All right. We can hit the block. Yes, we seen it. It's a mess. It was a mess. It was patchy. It was dry. It was brittle, and it was broken. Yes, just like we said. Baby, Peach, stop doing all that stuff you're doing to gorgeous hair. Go get some what's it called? Blue Magic. Go get you some Sulfur 8. Y'all, do they still make that? What is it called? Crown, I don't know. I'm going to say Crown Royal, but I think that's a drink. What is it called? Magic Crown came in the red box with the silver top. It was grease. You know, when your auntie would go and give you the old press on the stove type of deal, be all greasy, be all burnt, be all heavy, your edges hurting, head be so in the middle. Go and get some of that. Because that hair needs oil, it needs conditions, it needs a lot of things. Whoo, yeah, Royal Crown. Yes, yes, Royal Crown. If you know, then you know, baby. I don't know, do it. Yes. Do they still make that? Do they still make that? Because if they do, baby, that's all you need to go get. Back in the day, baby, we would be outside playing Royal Crown, Sulfur 8, Blue Magic, sweating it out. You know, the good old days. The good old days where you sweat it out and go to wipe it off your forehead. It be all in your eyes. You feel all sticky. You remember? Yeah, them good old days. That's what you need. They say, if they do, I'm gonna go to Walmart and buy me stuff. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Good morning, Renee, because that's all it needs. That's all. them braids, them grown up hairstyles. Oh no, that is too heavy. It is a hot mess. Uh-huh. Yes, it is. And that's the thing. Tell them loving. Oh, is that? Oh, Susie, is that who we? Yes, Susie said it is at the beauty store. Oh, yes, I'm gonna have to go up there. But yeah, I love me some Blue Magic, the white ones. And see, that's the thing. Blue Magic, okay? Baby, they done got fancy. Blue Magic done got fancy. You can get it in the blue, the extra thick blue. You can get it in the white colors. I've even seen Blue Magic, okay? And I don't even know if they still make this, all right? Blue Magic used to have it. Remember when it was called carrot oil and it was orange? They was making Blue Magic had a brand of hair mayonnaise. Blue Magic was out here, okay? Oh, there you go. Blue Magic, okay? Uh-huh. Blue Magic, they doing a thing. And that's all you need to go and do. You need to go wash it, condition it, and guess what? Put some Blue Magic in it. Put some Blue Magic. Somebody said they can't see bald patches in Gordon's head. Yes, that's what we was talking about earlier. That's what we was talking about earlier. When she picked her up from daycare, you could tell that the front of it, okay, had some missing pieces. You could tell. When she went to blow dry it, Peach said what? Oh, well, this is the natural state. This is what, okay, I'm doing. It's just natural. It's natural in my tail. Good morning, Z lady. Good morning. Good morning, Stephanie. Yeah. Uh-uh. Uh-uh. That ain't natural. That's brittle. People hair ain't naturally brittle. People hair is not naturally broke off. Something is going on. Something was going on with that. Yes, we sure did. Afro Sheen. Look. Yes, and it was green too. When I tell you, I bought a product last month, got it home, and that is Blue Magic in a different packaging. Exactly. It's all over. It is everywhere. Afro Sheen is another great one that makes your hair very soft. And see, I wish I could get on here and tell her, hey, baby, this is something you go use. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I have been stuck. Okay. We got a new hair store finally out north. We ain't never had one out north. We finally got one out north. And I don't know if y'all know what I'm talking about, but we're gonna keep it all the way real. They have this new product, right? And it just comes oil in a like a little plastic thing, right? That all I have to do is literally squeeze it. So I've been going in there getting the black castor oil. I've been going in there getting what is that called? Not castor oil. I've been getting the grapeseed oil. They got them all in these little containers. So I haven't really much been buying too much in a jar. I've just been squirting it in my hair. So I'm not, you know, I'm not privy to it. I wish I was, but I'm not privy to it. But she can read the chat and know that Blue Magic still exists because she needs to. She really needs to. And yes, thank you, Miss Janubia, for dropping my cash app. Because if you need to, tip your host, you feel more than welcome to. Baby, we've been over here getting into it for quite some time. For quite some time. Let me look at the comments. Coconut oil. Yeah, see, I've been getting the kind that squirts. And it's lazy. I'm not going to lie, y'all. It's lazy. But I just didn't feel like it because I keep my nails done to keep digging in it. So I can't tell her no products because that's what I've been using. But I always use Bella Curls for my curls. That's what I use. I've been using that product forever. And I do have something that's called like Auntie Jackie or Cousin Jackie or something like that. But yeah, we can't get too much into that. Yeah. You said just like peaches, dry, brittle, and damaged. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on. But I will tell y'all, that's not natural hair. $1.25 sells it also. Yikes. I'm going to have to go there and get some of it because it's $2 at the head store. Yes, see, natural. Like you said. And you let the Africans braid your hair. And that's my thing. Earlier I said this. I'm not going to let someone that I have beef with, that I have a problem with, or have an issue with, touch my child's hair. I don't let I have a feeling, and this could be just me, that energies can go into hair. If you have a woman that you claim, that guess what? She was so down and out. Guess what? She did not. Okay. Yeah, Aunt Jackie's. That's what it is. She would not want to go to Barbie. That's why she cut all her hair off. She said she was too embarrassed. She did not want to go. She did not want to be there. She shaved her own hair off. So why would you continue to take your child there in that atmosphere? I have no business. Okay. I have absolutely no business of why you would do that. I have no clue. Let me say it that way. All right. Because I'm not taking my child. Okay. Good morning, Sherry D. Slots. Good morning. I'm not taking my child somewhere where I don't even feel comfortable enough to get my hair done. So guess what I decided to do? I decided to give myself the old ball fade. No, I'm not doing it. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. I ain't doing it. I feel like people can pass their juju on through your hair. You're not going to touch my hair. I mean, look at Peach hair. Girl, the edges is gone. Let's just keep it real. We almost got 300 people here. Let's just keep it real. Her edges are gone. Baby, when she take them braids out, it looked like a mess. When she put the braids in, it looked like a mess. So, honey, you need to do the same thing. You need to go get you some Blue Magic. Y'all need to go get some Blue Magic and go on and send it over there to Barbie's shop because it's a mess. It's a mess. And Gorgeous hair was a mess. And like I said, because there's a lot of people coming in, we ain't talking about nobody kids. We talking about the parenting because there ain't no way at Gorgeous age, right, that Gorgeous can keep her own hair up. No way. No way. But at her age, she should have a hygiene regimen to where she knows how to brush her hair in a ponytail. She should have that. She should be able to say, okay, look at my hair. I'm at the age I can brush my hair in a daggone ponytail. That transfer of negative energy is bad because they will give you the best customer service. Exactly. No. I don't. I'm very picky. Okay. Good morning, everybody coming in. That's the exact reason I learned to do my own hair. Yes, I know how to do my own hair. And like I said earlier, my sisters were my older, key to everything. My sisters, okay, I will only let one. I ain't gonna say sisters, because my one sister, she keeps short hair for a reason. My one sister keeps short hair for a reason. She ain't never been one to do it. All right, she ain't been. But my other one, Miss Sharita, she can lay some hair out. I will go to her. But baby, if I get braids in my hair, y'all see me have braids. I did it myself. All right. If you see my hair curly, I did it myself. If you see my hair straight, I did it myself. I ain't about to let nobody, and I ain't gonna lie. If you got good hair, long hair, if you got good curly patterns, and you get this and you got that, ooh, it's some haters out here. It's some haters out here. You take yourself and go and sit down somewhere, and you got good hair, they'll try and ruin it. You hear me? You hear me? So, I'm not into that. Mm-mm. Thank you, Z Lady, for dropping that. Yes, if you would like to tip me, there it is. My cash app is Real Deal Storm. And don't forget to hit the like button coming up. Yes, y'all already know. Ooh, ooh. I ain't going to read that one out loud, Miss Simone. I was wondering that. I was wondering that. And I was also wondering, y'all have to read that comment because I can't get too deep. I was also wondering if it was nerves. I'm going to tell y'all, people who have bad nerves can pick at their hair and pick at their scalp. I was wondering some of that. I was wondering, could it be a nerve thing? Could it be because it's a little bit more stress going on in that household? I was wondering that. But see, Miss Simone, we on the same thing. We on the same thought pattern. I was wondering that. I was wondering if it's stress. If it's stress too. If it's stress. Got to go to my therapist appointment, Goddess Storm. So, well, you know what? Well, you go right ahead and you have you a wonderful time, Tiger's Den. And if y'all not subscribed to her, y'all run over and y'all hit the subscribe button. Yeah. The only time Gorgeous hair gets washed is if she's at the Dominicans to do it. Peach rarely washes the hair at home. And I don't understand that. Mm-mm. What are you doing that's so hard that you can't go and wash your child's hair? What are you doing so hard that you can't go and grease the scalp? What are you doing so hard that you can't watch a video on YouTube and learn how to do something? I mean, the baby came walking up out of the after school program with the worst looking ponytail ever. I mean, how do you mess up a ponytail? Uh-huh. How do you mess up a ponytail? I'm lost. I'm confused. I taught my daughter how to do hair. As a little girl, I bought her a head doll Barbie. Yeah, I mean buttercream. It ain't hard. Like I said, it is not hard to teach a child how to brush their hair up in a ponytail. It's not. If she would put the phone down for 2 seconds, exactly. And my thing is, my me and my between me and my sisters, there would be I would have what, three nieces. I have a niece. Our kids are all different ages, but I have nieces that are in their 20s, and I have a niece that's 8. And I'm telling y'all now, I would take care of their hair. They got the mama that really didn't know how to do nothing with their hair. We took care of my niece's hair. It ain't no problem with that. Find somebody. Let me tell you something, and everybody on here can contest, right? There's always that one lady in the hood that know how to do hair. She ain't got no cosmetology license, baby. She ain't got no degree. But there's always that one person, all right, that know how to lay some hair to the side, won't damage it and won't do nothing with it, and will take a good $10, $15 tip. They'll French braid your kid's hair, put some beads in it, throw the blue magic in it, wash it. It's always that one person in the hood that we all know that we can go get some finger waves from, some old school styles, throw a ponytail up in that jerk, get you some braids. We all know that. And I can't figure it, okay, for all. Uh Peach, stay bouncing around in the projects, doing real estate. Stay bouncing around in the projects. You mean to tell me you don't know that one lady? Barbie, the only person that you know? Yeah. Okay. All right. We'll pretend to be dumb too. Okay. We'll pretend. Okay. We'll pretend. We'll pretend that we dumb like that. Good morning, Peach T. We will pretend. Yes, YouTube teaches me everything. Exactly. She on here enough. She on here enough. Miss Janubia. Uh-huh. Exactly. We know it's that one person. Thick Dot says that her lady name was Miss Dot. Yeah, it's always. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it always is. Choice is going to run Peach up out that house. Oh yeah, it's coming. Just wait. Just wait. When he get a little bit older, get a little bit of girth, he gonna throw old Woody Wood on out the dang on door. He gonna be gone. He gonna throw him out. And one thing I noticed is that, and I ain't being funny. Once again, it ain't about the kids. When it comes to going out and about, guess what? It seems to me that Wood always has to control uh Choice. He always, if y'all notice, she just put a video out, right? About them going to some kind of what was that called? Boating adventure. Take a look at that video, right? Take a look at it closely. And when you take a look at it, watch how Wood stands next to Choice all the time. Watch how when they get on the boat, everybody goes to the back, right? Everybody goes to the back. He stays to the front and sits with Choice. He always is with Choice because if he's not, Peach gets so overwhelmed that she don't want to do it. She just don't want to do it. And it's crazy. It's crazy. It's nuts and it's crazy. But when Wood says he's had enough, I don't know what Peach is going to have to do. I really don't. Uh-huh. I really don't. But y'all, it has been lovely being on here. We done been on here for an hour and a half. I had to talk to my people. Like I told y'all in the beginning, baby. I thank y'all for all endeavors that y'all support me in. I am keeping up with everything y'all asked me to do, from celebrity content to watching new channels to dropping everything. I will respond to all emails. I will respond to shout outs. I am going to be running a shout out special that I will announce later on today. So go ahead and just hit your girl up. Everything is simple. Real Deal Storm, yahoo.com. Real Deal Storm is my IG. I thank you guys from being here. Okay. I thank y'all for sitting here and watching me talk on. I thank y'all for everything. I thank you for the tips. I thank you for you being here. And I just want to let y'all know that you guys are the best. But your girl has got to get up off this app. Okay. Thank you. Everybody said I love you channel. Y'all have a wonderful, and I do mean wonderful day. And girl, don't be, we ain't got to be messy, but that don't mean we can't be out here in the YouTube streets and having a good time. So y'all have a blessed day. And I will see you guys later. Oh, I'm sorry, Miss Renee. I'm sorry, but I will be coming back live more often. I'm going to make it a thing. So I will talk to y'all later.